The news in the pink papers and all over Twitter yesterday was the failed auction of the Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India, through open market operations, tried to buy 10,000 crores worth of bank bonds. Banks offered to sell 66,000 crores to Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India declined the offer. What happened? Let's find out. Welcome back to Be Rich. The role of a central bank in any economic system is to control and guide monetary policy. What do you mean by monetary policy? It's a rate at which money moves in a system. So you control the velocity of money and also the cost of money. You do not have too much money floating in the system, nor do you want to have too less money. It's like keeping the temperature of the water at an exact point for a comfortable bath. It can either be too cold or it can be too hot. But most people prefer lukewarm water. But adjusting this monetary policy is a fine art and is very difficult. In recent times, the Reserve Bank of India wanted to keep the borrowing rates for the government low and has been desperately trying to keep a lid on the 10-year yield rates. Sadly, in spite of its best efforts and the world pumping billions of dollars, the Reserve Bank has not been successful. The rates have stubbornly remained high and in recent times have crossed 6%. For the first time in this year, the Reserve Bank decided to go into an auction mode and buy directly from the market with the idea to bring down the bond rates. So in effect, it was said that it would buy 10,000 crores worth of long-term paper. That is paper which matures more than 5 years from today. But whatever happened, all the 66,000 crores that were bids that were submitted by banks to give banks to the Reserve Bank of India had a yield of more than 6%. Therefore, the Reserve Bank of India rejected that offer because it wanted to nudge the market lower. It has been trying to do through a series of Operation Twist. Operation Twist is selling long-term bonds and buying equal amount of short-term bonds. In the last couple of months, Operation Twist has completely failed. But it has bought all the bonds it wanted to buy. Selling short-term securities has not met with success. This open market operations also has failed. This means the market is not willing to be guided by the Reserve Bank and has its own stubborn mind. Rates are stubbornly above 6% for the following reason. For the last 6 to 9 months, inflation has been above the threshold level of the government's comfort. That is above 6%. This means the expectation is sooner rather than later, the Reserve Bank will be forced to increase rates if inflation does not cool down. The market is signaling to the Reserve Bank that they don't expect a cooling of interest rates. Also, banks have been reluctant to lend in spite of being pressurized by the Reserve Bank of India. In fact, until month of August, total net commercial credit has declined by 1,67,000 crores and banks are happy to park money in the Reserve Bank at the reverse repo rates. So it makes eminent sense for banks to borrow from Reserve Bank at 4%, lend to the government at 6% and make a 2% profit. The RBI is trying to break this habit and is being very unsuccessful at this. What will drive down yields? 3 things matter. If the inflation starts to cool down, then rates will come down. After initially saying this monetary committee will be extended for 2 years, the government in a knee-jerk reaction has said they will constitute a new monetary policy committee. The market is waiting. Why? For the rates to go down. The market is waiting for inflation to come down. 2 is waiting for a new monetary policy committee, which was promised in a knee-jerk reaction by the government because it found the current monetary policy committee not accommodative. Unless these two happen, you are not going to get interest rates to go down. And if interest rates don't go down, government's borrowing costs are going to be extremely high. The government's borrowing calendar for the year was 12 lakh crores. Already in the first 6 months, more than 50% of the borrowing has happened. That is 7 lakh crores. The market thinks government will borrow more than the balance 5 lakh crores, and in fact it may borrow another 7 lakh crores. This means private sector will be crowded out. Banks would prefer to lend to government only. Private sector and the small scale sector, which is already starved for credit, will continue to starve. These are interesting times where Reserve Bank seems to have lost control over monetary policy. This is common across the world, but very rare in India, where the government banks are controlled by public sectors. Banks are controlled by government of India, and they are forced to buy bank bonds. In spite of PSU banks and the government insurance companies trying their best, there is simply no control over short term and medium term interest rates. This will affect recovery of the economy in the medium term. Let's look, wait and watch to see what happens. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification. If you use Kindle, you can buy the book using the Kindle link given below. If you want a hard copy, send a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would get in touch with you. At the very end, if you want to get in touch with me, please send a mail to brechenglish@gmail.com. I am grateful for your support of BRich.